Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Charlie Brown, aka Charlie Brown, coming at you with another video. So I kind of just want to leave a quick review. I did finish the inbound closer program. It was a cheap $97 program. I really enjoyed it a lot. I learned a lot. I picked up a lot of different things. They typically say the program, you should be able to finish it within like 3 weeks. I finished it in a day. I was just a little determined. I love sales. I love talking to people. I love challenging people, thought process and things like that. I think my biggest takeaway from it was, all the the mindset, the morning ritual and stuff like that. That was stuff I was like, I'm currently already doing. So a lot of that made sense to me, right? Get your mind right. So when you go into different calls and things like that, you can kill it, right? But I think my biggest takeaway was the fact that when you're dealing with sales is actually leadership. I really never looked at sales as leadership. I just always looked at it as me going to battle, seeing how I can win this deal, right? But the more and more I started learning and stuff like that, and now I'm starting to get more into some more sales books. Sales is leadership. Sales is being able to help that individual cross from you, right? Help them understand the decision they making, right? Not necessarily convincing them, but giving them path, giving them step by step, like, hey, look, this is where you're currently at. Here's the reason why, right? If you want to get to where you're trying to say you want to get to, but here are the things you need to do. Here's the benefits of you doing those different things. Another thing I enjoy the script. I love the fact that you've been able to set the agenda right away. I love how when I was listening to, when Taylor was listening to some of his students take calls, he talked a lot about being strong in your conversation, not necessarily being a wimp, but just being strong and having conviction in what you've been saying. So my results from the course is this. Okay, I'm familiar with the real estate industry. When it comes to real estate investors, something they really good at. They really good at marketing. They really good at putting numbers together. But the disconnect I see in the industry is people actually struggle when it comes to sales. People actually struggle when it comes to closing those deals, right? So I'll give you the breakdown. In real estate investing, what happens is, look, you talk to a distressed homeowner, right? You look at their situation. You can see if you get their house for a cheap price, right? Say their house is worth $200,000, so you get it under $120,000, right? When you get that contract, you go sell it to someone for $140,000. There's a $20,000 profit, right? But the disconnect is how to actually close, how to actually convince, how to actually start asking those hard, tough questions to get more information and be able to get more of that pain point, right? So I see that as a need in the industry. So because I was already familiar with the industry, I actually start reaching out to real estate investors. I got a real estate investor out in Louisiana that I closed for. I got a real estate investor out in Florida that I closed for. I got 2 real estate investors here in the Minneapolis area that I'm helping them close for. I have someone from New York reach out to me because they need help closing deals. And then I had a guy reach out to me from San Antonio because he's going to start running Google ads. He got a bunch of leads coming in. He need help closing deals too. So typically in the closing industry, right, you guys will probably make it 20 and 30%. Well, you got to know your worth. You got to know what you bring to the table, right? Because if you don't close for them, they not going to close any deals, right? So I negotiated where, hey, look, if I'm going to close for you, 1, leads got to be motivated, and 2, we look at that 50%, baby. Nothing less, baby. If he's making $30,000 on the deal, I'm getting $15,000, 50%. So, overall, I really enjoyed the course. It gave me some different things, gave me some different tips. It actually pulled out some potential in me that I had a buddy in Texas been telling me for years to be in sales. I had my homie in Louisiana. They've been telling me being in sales for years. When I was in college, I had a homeboy from Mississippi. He always said, hey man, you got that mouthpiece, dog. I talk to these people, right? So always, I just felt like I've always been good at sales, but recently I just been reading a lot on sales, right? A couple books I'm reading right now. It's called the Sales Mentality. I'm reading another book that's called The Guts Method. And then I'm actually start digging into the book Crucial Conversations, because we all know when it comes to sales, you got to have those crucial conversations, especially when different objections come up, right? You have to be tough and know how to ask those right questions and position your questions in a way where they're not disrespectful, right? So, hey, if you're interested, you want to learn more about the inbound closer, drop me down a comment. I'll be more than happy to share my experiences with you. It's definitely a program if you want to learn how to sales, get better at sales, get better at communication skills, get better with your confidence, get better with your belief. It's definitely a course I encourage you all to get your hands on, learn from it, and then you'll be able to implement it in any aspect of your life. But hey, it's your boy Charlie Brown, aka the real Charlie Brown, and I'm out.